Hello and welcome to tonight's stream. Tonight we are streaming more Subnautica Below Zero. I actually have the intent to get as close as possible to finishing the game, if not outright finishing the game. The focus of this episode will be on finding the artifacts that we found and kind of stuff. I did go do some exploration around. I found out some information off screen that will help that. Subnautica Below Zero does have a photosensitivity warning, so I'm throwing mine up once more. If you have epilepsy, photosensitivity, seizures, anything like that, please take the appropriate care needed for watching or listening to the stream. And we will go ahead and start transitioning on over into the game. I will go ahead and just do a quick show off of the stuff that I did go and do off stream. So I have the recyclotron. I don't know if I've made that on or off stream. We have this lovely tank here. I threw some of the eggs that I found in here into the tank. We have two of the glow whales actually swimming around in here, which is quite nice, and a sea monkey. Bioreactors out fuel. I have some things over here in the decorations that are both decorations and kind of a little bit of junk. Specimens. All of these eggs, aside from the sea monkey egg, are... Oh, I guess I have... Well, I'll go... I want to throw the rock grub in there, but the rest of these eggs, as far as I can remember, are carnivore eggs, and I don't remember if carnivores try to eat other things in the tank, and I wasn't too keen on trying to find that out. I should have two of these little grubs in here. Okay, it's just kind of floating around. I thought it would go land down on the ground, but I guess not. But yeah, we have that. I've made I made a trash can up there to go ahead and dispose of salt when I make it, if I don't happen to actually need the salt at that time. Going over here, we'll head on up over into our little habitat area. I threw up all the posters that I brought over. Some of the posters are actually kind of neat, like this one here. I like it. We have apparently two of the spy pangolin drawings, and I just was kind of trying to decorate this nicely. I was going to go and make these walls the titanium reinforced, but I felt like if I had gone and done that, I wouldn't be able to display the pictures quite right. I felt like they would have clipped into the titanium thing. I made a jukebox so I can listen to music while off stream. We have the shaving kit, we have flasks, the pictures, have pictures over here on the desk. Oops, I forgot to go finish making the executive toy, but that's fine. Here we have the dome, and it's night. I'm not tired enough to sleep, of course I'm not. I have this dome up here that I went and took the time to make. I went and made sure that it had the full wraparound feature and the glass roof. And if we look down, you can actually see that I have a glass roof on that now too. Going and getting all these materials took way too much time, and I should have not spent nearly as much time on it as I did. But it looks nice. I'm happy that looks nice, so I'm fine with that. I'm probably going to add signs up here later, but for right now, there's no signs. We have a little kitchen area, got the fridge, got a stove I can turn on and off, but it doesn't actually cook anything, unfortunately. You know what? No, they say don't leave the stone off. They don't. I'm already getting tongue-tied. It's only been a few moments in, but they say don't leave the stove on when you leave the house. The fridge can actually store stuff, so I was thinking about going and throwing certain things in there. I don't know if it would go and preserve like cooked peeper or whatnot. this is just one of the rooms on this side that I made. It doesn't actually have anything in it just yet. Same goes for this room. Back here we have shower, a toilet, sink, and a lot of the stuff was actually found by going back to Marguerite's base and scanning inside it because we had the back room. I don't remember if I showed that on the last stream or if I did that off stream. Of course, I have my labeled lockers here. We've got a whole lot more now, and eventually this room will probably be filled with them. Moving on over here some more. I have the prawn docked right there. I went and named this one Explorer. And I say this one because I took the time to go and make a second prawn and a second sea truck. So these are going to be specifically for going down into the caves where we've ran into the Shadow Leviathans last time. Because I don't really... Actually, what upgrade am I missing from this one? I am missing the thermal power upgrade, that's right. So I think I might... I'm tempted to start with the caves, but no, we have artifacts that aren't in the caves, and I need to build up the confidence to go piss off some Leviathans, so we're gonna take that. I went and named this wonderful small sea truck the hazard pay, because I'm gonna need hazard pay if I'm gonna go deal with the freaking Leviathans down there. I did learn something very useful. The scanner room will actually go and tell you where Leviathan class life forms within its range are. So I did, in fact, take the time to go all the way down to the caves, and while avoiding getting eaten by one of the Leviathans down there, I went and built a scanner room. And I say avoiding getting eaten by it because in the middle of building the scanner room, right as I finished the hatch, while the scanner room was still unpowered, a Leviathan came swimming over and tried to eat me, so I had to panic click to try and get into the... Or I had to panic click to try and get into the scanner, which was entertaining. I have the scanner inside here set up to go and tell me if there's data boxes within range. I'm trying to go figure out what we're going to do. So the artifact body cache, I think, is where we're going to start off with. Oh, oops, I forgot that I don't have the perimeter defense one on this. I actually very much so need to go make sure that that is on this one. I had taken it out because I didn't have the resources to go make another one just yet. That's why I have the bookmark up in the upper corner there. So let's go ahead and get in here. Tilt to send our hazard pay out of the dock. I don't want the lights on. Quickly get on out of here. I wish that if it was set up in that area that it was easy to get into the upgrade panel, but unfortunately it isn't. So, oops. I keep hitting stuff because when I built this, I didn't pay attention to the environment around it, and there's actually some plants right at the edge of this, which is unfortunate, but can't do much about it. Yeah, right freaking there. Hello there, Glow Whale. Please don't screw with my sea truck. Ooh, we've actually got quite a number of things. And I hear you, I'm not scared of you. I had to deal with one earlier while I was mining stuff, and I just got super annoyed and proceeded to knock it senseless with the drilling arm, which I ended up discovering can, in fact, kill those things. It takes a short while to. I hear screeching. I don't know what's screeching. I think it's just one of the little crypt guys, and if it is, then he can go screw off because I'm not scared of him. So I'm actually not going to too realistically be able to pilot this down here with its size anymore. So I'm gonna go. Well, first I'm gonna hit it into the rocks because it wouldn't be me piloting it if I didn't crash into everything. Oops, I'm not it. Wow, this is going wrong right away. So let's go ahead and push this over here, back away, now go forward and connect. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and actually move it over to here because this feels slightly more secure. That doesn't really actually matter. It just, well, now I'm going to hitting more stuff, but we're docked here. Let's see, what do I have on me? I don't have any food, which is actually a small problem. I'm going to take 2 of those. I don't think I need the thermoses. Oh wait, that's right, I put some fruit salad in here. And power cells. I could potentially need the power cells, but it's extremely unlikely. I actually went and took the time to get ion stuff made for this, so it has the ion power cells in it, which means that it has, I believe it said 5 times the power that the normal ones do, so that's going to be good. And one of the things I need to do when I get to this beacon is rename it, because I actually found out the proper name for this area. This is just simply the Deep Lily Pad Caves. So I'm going to go ahead and rename it once we get down here. I should go and grab another handful of those mushrooms while I'm here too, because those mushrooms are needed for a couple things, and this is the only place I managed to find them. So, Deep Lily Pad Cave. There we go, that's all done. I've got enough storage on me and the Explorer to reasonably go and grab these, I feel, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And didn't we have one that was much closer? Yeah, that body cache. So we're gonna go head towards. Actually, now that I think about it, didn't we actually go and find that when I came down here in the past? Because I feel like there was something down here that I found, had the green door, and I couldn't figure out how to get into it, so I just said, okay, well, we'll just come back here later and I'll try to remember this. Which, of course, I did not remember. And I just went in a loop. Okay. Get to know my navigational skills are still up to par with what they always have been. So from here, is there any way that looks like it goes down? Not particularly. Ooh, a quartz node that I... Ooh, rubies. I actually need to go grab these because, as you can see, on the thing I have bookmarked on the side, rubies are in fact one of the ingredients I need for the self-defense thing. So we'll go ahead, get back in the prawn, and we'll start heading this way because we have the architect marker there, which tells me that this is probably the way I want to go. And just go ahead and follow those. Oops. I say as I go and mess stuff up, making it difficult for me to actually follow them. This is... okay, that's just an oxygen plant, so that's not anything I need to worry about. And let's head back towards this. Wait. Where's the green architect thing again? I already lost sight of it, but... oh, here we go. That's fine, we've got the body cache anyways. Yeah, I definitely remember coming down here. So let's go ahead and head on into here. Oh, it is in fact a dry area. I was about to say, oh, this is unfortunate. I was really hoping that it would just be an area I could go and walk around. Luckily it is. Oh, hello there, skeleton. Architect skeletal structure.
Skeleton is very dense, able to handle heavy forces. A good frame for my new form.
Are you okay, Alan?
It is not often that I gaze upon the form of a fallen architect.
Is this place another sort of sanctuary? It's peaceful. Beautiful, even.
As the bacterium spread, the continuation of life became uncertain. This is a place to reflect.
I think I understand.
That reminded me, I have audio logs to listen to. Let's see. Did we have the sleeping one on the last stream? I know we had this one. I don't remember if we had the sleeping one, so I'm going to start with this one, then we're going to go.
What happens as you are sleeping? I was being pulled from illogical world to illogical world, with you at the center of them all.
I was dreaming. The brain processes in mysterious ways when we sleep.
Does it serve a purpose?
Welcome aboard,
It is
Captain.
such disorienting and fragmented thought. Random images and sensations.
No one is completely sure what it does. There are theories, but every human dreams. Many other mammals, too.
Is it enjoyable?
It can be. We can experience impossible joy, and also impossible terror in our dreams. Sometimes I can fly. Sometimes I call out to Sam and can't reach her. Sometimes I'm in my underwear, defending my doctoral thesis. It's a mixed bag.
Your biofeedback indicates that flying is the most enjoyable dream. I therefore hope you have many more of those. Mainly for my own safety.
Okay, so we got that one going. Now let's go on to the next one.
How do humans function with such a fallible and inferior body?
Excuse you? My body is anything but inferior. I work hard for my body to be able to do what it does.
Yes, but its overall form is not ideal. For example, consider its use of primitive ball and socket joints.
Is there anything you don't find primitive? Humans bartered with evolution to get more brain wrinkles and opposable thumbs.
It is true the opposable thumb is excellent. But all corporeal forms are temporary. The ability to be reborn when a body breaks down is paramount.
My body is my own and I cherish it. It grows with me. Humans have one life. We plant trees we can never experience the shade of. We build for the next generation.
Noble, but again, truly inefficient.
You are incredibly frustrating, you know that?
I hope to see the forms of my people again.
That stupid squid shark really has it out for me. I hear you chomping away behind me. Don't make me hit you with the suit. I'll hit you with the suit. Go and do it. Let me go ahead and consume that. Yeah, not so tough now that I'm in the suit, are you? Okay, so we've got the 3 diamonds we need for that for sure now. So let's work on making our way back up out of here, I guess. I could probably go do some more exploring in this area, but it doesn't feel all that necessary, which is why I'm gonna head on back out. And I see the uranite crystals. I kept calling them uranium. They aren't uranium in this game. Actually, you know what? I think I'm probably still just gonna end up continuing to call them uranium because uranite sounds... I feel like there could have been better names. It's one of those where I understand why such a name was probably chosen for the crystals. And it probably has to do with the fact that A, they are a bit more of a crystallized thing, it seems like, rather than a rock. Which is... Actually, no. I had thoughts because I used to remember when stuff would get called knights and what not for geology, and my brain was trying to call on that, and as I started saying stuff, my brain's like, nope, that's the wrong information. We forgot it. Just shut up now. I want to say that when you have ites and such for minerals and whatnot, it is... Oh, what's the right word? I don't think it's... I think it's a conglomerate material or such. Basically, there's a bunch of stuff in there together, and then whatever they add to the front of it, or add to the front of the ite, is the main material found in the conglomerate. So the uranite crystals would, or not crystals, but the uranite would be a conglomerate of a bunch of things and uranium. Now don't quote me on that because I cannot for the life of me actually properly remember that. And now I know what I did wrong. I forgot to turn back on the beacon of the 2 things that I actually need for this particular area. Or not for this area, but for going and finding stuff. And I went and made all my base stuff yellow because the markers produced by the scanning room are orange, and it made it hard for me to go find things. And as you can see, I did go and rename the truck. One of the name suggestions I got and that I really enjoyed was to name it the Big Rig. So the first sea truck is now named the Big Rig, or just Big Rig. But we can go ahead and click on up to this. Might need to consider going and getting... Wait, no, I have water on me, don't I? It's almost certain I saw 4 things water. Yep. So we've got some water there. Do I have any fish that can be converted into water? No, just food. So we will go here and now... Oh, I did go and make a beacon. Actually, no, I didn't make a beacon. I took the beacon from... Oops, I'm stuck. I took the beacon from the lithium area in the purple vents, and I went and explored around until I could find the Copa mining base, and I went down to it. I found out where the actual like entryway into it is, and not the weird, funky way that I had found before. And I went and placed a beacon there. I hear you making noise off to the side. You better not hit me, you stupid squid shark. I'm not entertained. Oh, are we actually making our way back towards the Mercury? Huh. Yeah, this is back towards the Mercury. Huh. I wasn't expecting to be coming back over to here. While I'm here, I should probably go and grab some metal salvage. Actually, do I have inventory space for that? No. I need to get in here. And I found out why it will sometimes auto eject me and sometimes it won't. When it auto ejects me, it's because of the angle that I have it parked at. It makes it so that I can't effectively move around inside it, so the game just auto boots me out. Which is fine, but knowing how that works now actually is useful for doing certain things. It tells me that if I want to be doing something in such a fashion that I need to be getting in and out of it very quickly to go and angle it in such a fashion that it will kick me out very fast. So let's see, how many more? I think I just want 2 more of you because that will give me... Wait, what? Oh, yeah. I was about to say, I don't remember this being a dead end of this nature, but it might have been. So let's see, do we have any other metal salvage things around here, or have I pretty thoroughly picked this place clean by this point? Oh, nope, I think I see another one. Yep, there we go. And let's see, I could go and pick up 2 more if I happen to find them, which I might go and try for. Let's see. Yep, we've got 2 more right down here, so with that we'll go get our oxygen back from that and we will head back to the rig and throw these in the... Actually, oops, I wasn't considering the storage space of the vehicle when I went and grabbed all these. But that's fine. Worst case scenario is that I go throw them in the storage of the Explorer. And I have also thought about going and making a 3rd storage unit on this, but it seems like it would be kind of a bad idea, admittedly. Let's see. Wait a second. 3 by 5, 5 by 3. Huh. So these 2 lockers on either side are technically the same size. Interesting. And then this one is 6 by 3. Okay. Interesting. I hadn't actually paid a whole lot of attention to the size of those before. I just kind of had a vague understanding that there was 4 smaller ones and 1 really large one. And now I realize that the 4 smaller ones are actually all effectively the same size, which is very useful information. Oh, we are making our way into the whatever this biome is called, something tree biome, which is fine other than the fact that this is where I always run into chelicerates. Actually, you know what? I'm streaming, and so far my luck has been that I won't run into chelicerates if I'm streaming. So Actually, no, I'm getting too confident in that. I'm getting confident in that, to which the game is gonna go, ah, yes. We're gonna make some adjustments to that. Thank you for bringing that to our attention. Ooh, we have copper node and holy, that that is a big freaking jellyfish. Dear goodness, that is a big jellyfish, and we are at an awkward angle. I kind of... this is still not that great of an angle, but it's better for when I go and try to reattach the Explorer, but I kind of wish that there was an option to go and level that out. So that artifact is way down. Dear goodness. Look at how huge that is. Oh, this reminds me that I need to go back to playing the voice logs.
I can visualize a location where we may find an important component for my body. The image is hazy, but I am sure it is correct. A stark surface landscape, dangerously cold. Curved spires stretch to the sky.
Oh, I unfortunately have a vague idea of where that is.
Artifact, I am again able to trace the imprint of my people. They survive for a time, but then their presence becomes faint.
So what is this? Diamond. Oh, and we have some more ion cubes. If I can get ion cubes, I'm happy, because if I get enough of them, that means I can go and make 2 more ion power cells, which I'll throw in the big rig, and then I'll feel satisfied with the amount I have. Let's see. So, let me go pull up the map real quick, because I want to go address something real quick. So roughly in this area is probably where I'm going to have to go for the artifact he just mentioned. Because he mentioned the surface and all of that wonderfulness. And this is the Arctic Spires biome, if I remember correctly, is what it's called. And this here is the glacial biome, or the glacial basin. We've already been there. I don't think we're going to find an artifact there, but we just might. But on to the next thing.
How do humans cope with the loss of memories?
Like forgetting someone's birthday? I don't know, it just happens.
When you die, some quantity of knowledge is lost forever to the next generation. Isn't that...
I'm warning you, if you call humanity inefficient one more time, I will swim us both into the mouth of a Leviathan.
is that sarcasm? I am still having trouble differentiating.
How inefficient?
Efficiency aside, does the loss of knowledge not create complications?
Well, on a personal level, losing someone can be traumatic. But it's harder to process the idea of generational knowledge. Humans aren't networked, so we can't even be aware of what we're losing moment by moment. We try to learn from history. Maybe it's not ideal, but it's what we have.
What happens when you no longer have the memories of others to combine with your own?
You make your own memories and interpretations. You have to experience life as an autonomous being. Discover yourself.
That idea is foreign to me.
Oh, I think I just kicked a fish. I kicked a fish. So let's go ahead and get back to the big rig real quick. I should consider harvesting the copper, but I'm not going to. I still love the size of that jellyfish. Have I been over here? I don't remember if I've actually been here in the past. This is another spot that I would consider going and making a base, because would that not just be an amazing view? Okay, that'd be an amazing view, but it'd also be a terrifying view just because of like if one day it suddenly got fed up that you were there and just decided, I don't like this space anymore. It's gone. Oh, I think that's everything for those, so no more playing any of those. So, oh, that's titanium. That actually, should I, you know what? No. We have a decent enough supply of titanium right now, I think, so worst comes to worst, I know that I can come back to this particular biome in the future. In fact, I can just simply turn on the marker for that particular artifact and it will lead me back here, so I'm not too worried about that. I should go make sure that the self-defense thing is actually on the active key, because the last thing I need is for a chelicerator to come along while I'm swimming or driving, piloting, whatever, moving this giant freaking chunk of plasteel along and having it bite into it and destroy it because I was not being as careful or paying enough attention to it. Boy, I hear you trying to bite my ship, you stupid shark. You can stop that. And... oh, I actually just... there is one set of things that I do want to try and... oh, it's just that. Okay. But there is one set of things I want to try and get that are going to be back down in the deep lily pad caves, is if my memory is correct. Unfortunately, I do not know their exact location, and I would need to go check the information again. One thing I kind of wish that I could do is just simply go ahead and like have coordinates viewable somewheres. I know that there's some sort of debug stuff I could probably do to get that to be displayed, but if I start going and messing around with the debug stuff, it'll probably mess with the game in ways that I don't want it to do. So, let's see. Oh yeah, those, the Titan holefish being oxygen sources still seems very weird to me. And this is... oh, this is not at all where I thought it was. This is taking us way back over here. Let me go take a look at our bridge beacon. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, those are... okay, that's totally not where I was expecting them to be. We have all of these around, and the Titan holefish. Okay, I want to get out real quick and interact with that and see if I really can just like come over to it and... oh my freaking goodness, I can. That's amazing. I can also swim through it. Oh my freaking goodness. I just did that as like a half joke thing. I wasn't expecting to actually be able to swim through it. Okay. If I remember right, I can get eggs for the little floating eye jellyfish thing and the Titan holefish. And if I have the chance to, I definitely want to get some because I want to throw those in my aquarium. I'm gonna end up making a giant base that just has a bunch of different aquariums so that I can go and look at all these different things scattered about. I'm getting awfully close to that. I shouldn't be getting so close to that.
Hollow chamber in iceberg interior detected.
Oh? What iceberg would that be in particular? Don't know. Maybe this giant freaking one in front of me? I'm not entirely certain. But let's go ahead and head back down a little. I hear stuff thunking against my vehicle and I feel slightly bad about it. At least it's not one of those guys thunking against, because I'm pretty sure if they thunk against it, I'm going to be losing a fair chunk of durability. Is this artifact going to be above or below the surface? Oh no, this better not be back in the glacial basin. If this is back in the glacial basin, I'm going to be mad. I had enough issues before, I don't want to go back there. Let's see, what do we have? I'll try exploring around underwater a bit. If I'm lucky, I won't have to actually go into the basin to find it. Actually, most of the artifact stuff seems to be underwater anyway, so I should be fine. Yeah, because that leads over there. Normally I end up having to follow the cables, so I'll see about ejecting the prawn and following the cable. And then when I get back, I can go ahead and worry about
Welcome aboard.
doing stuff in the spires. Okay, there we go. I was just awkwardly walking on air. So we have that around. So can I break this with that? No, yes, maybe. No, doesn't seem right. Maybe the laser cutter? Nope, not the laser cutter. What about the propulsion cannon? Nope, not that either. So do I have to go and find a way to that from around here somewheres maybe? Or am I going to have to try something more extreme for finding an entryway to that area? I remember that we went and found something while exploring in the basin area. I had managed to wander that. Oh, actually, this is putting me pretty close. Oh, this is gonna be how I think it. Fine, you win game, because I don't think you're gonna actually let me like grapple my way around. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be some sealed-in cave. Okay, you win game. So let's head back out. I will probably go ahead and deposit anything that isn't super essential or super likely to come into use. Definitely the ion cubes. because if I die, I don't want to lose those, because that is most assuredly a non-renewable resource. Everything else I've been kind of questioning because I'll go along for a while and then I'll suddenly come back and I'll have a couple things of like quartz or whatnot that are around the base in an area that I distinctly, oops, apologies, in an area that I distinctly went and mined out in the past. I'm not going to take the habitat builder. Actually, you know what? I should take the flashlight. Definitely need to take the repair tool. So that's what that's all like. I'll go take that. Wow, this is ending up looking like I'm just gonna have a bunch of gear on me still. I should go ahead and put this all on. And then I think I'll head to the base that I made here over by the mining area. And I will go ahead and craft some more food supplies because I'm going to be up on the surface for a while, I feel. So having temperature and food stuff is going to be helpful. And oh, my temperature actually isn't decreasing right now. So mainly I just need the food stuff for food. Okay. That's actually going to be super relevant. So not having to worry about my temperature definitely saves me a lot of concerns. You know what? We have a really nice looking aurora. That could be a really nice thing to go and just view from the inside of here with a glass roof.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Of course I didn't put any of those plants in here. Don't need the spy penguin, that's for sure. I'm surprised I didn't actually go and have any of those freaking... Oh, what's the word I'm trying to think of? The peppers. I'm surprised I didn't go and plant any of those in there. I need to remember that the peppers take up... Do I need these suits? Yeah, no, I should leave those in my inventory, so I'll go grab these peppers, I'll plant them, and whatever ones I have left over, I will go ahead and make into a thing of food. I think I'm only going to have one left over. Yeah, there's 5 there. I'm going to use 4 to make a plant inside the planter. And I need to be conscientious of space because I'm going to want to be able to pick up the snow fox and bring it with me too. So yeah, let's go ahead, get back in here and get all of that going. I even have this set up so that I could go get stuff. Why did I forget? And I put the laser cutter on my hotbar, not the knife. So we got a leaf that will go ahead and get us just one more fruit salad. And I do find a bit of humor in the fact that the fruit salad does not actually use the fruit of the plant, it uses the leaves of the fruit plant. You're not going to convince me that a pepper is fruit. I am pretty
Dangerous weather approaching.
freaking
Seek
certain
shelter.
that a pepper is a vegetable. Actually, no. At best, it's a vegetable. I believe it's considered a spice, and I know that in most cases, those are considered 2 entirely different things. So let's go ahead and redeploy this. Oh, please don't disappear into the ground. I had the brief panic of remembering what happened the last time, and just I realized how careless I had just been when deploying this. Oh dear goodness, that was a level of stress that I didn't need to start the episode. Actually, no, we're already a fair portion of the way into this. This is more than where I would have. This is long past where I would start the episode. This is almost where I would normally be ending an episode. So we are... No, no. Don't sink into the ground. There we go. So, what are we going to actually find around here? I'll probably need to go and make a jump upgrade just to get around certain areas. Oh, we've got some titanium there, but I don't really care too much about that. I see bones, which means that there's snow stalkers in this area. So I need to be conscientious of that. I'm trying to follow the lights because I feel like the lights will... Yeah. Oh. So the artifact's over there. Will this lead me towards the artifact if I'm down here? Let's see if I can follow the caves to navigate towards the artifact, maybe. No, that's not leading me where I would hope. This is gonna be a certain level of challenge, I guess. Luckily, I have a large supply of oxygen and whatnot, so I don't need to be too concerned about being down here and whatnot. I can always just come over. Oh, laser cut. Well, I have a laser cutter. I'm not going to worry about that. So where does this actually spit me out? It spits me out inside of a cave. Okay. And if we follow this cave, does it lead me anywhere specific? Yeah, we're there. Our artifact is back in that direction. I'm going to go ahead and tell the game to save. I'm almost certain that there's a snow stalker in this cave somewhere. It feels exactly like the kind of situation where that would happen. Oh, we're getting spat back outside somewheres. Where exactly? I have no clue. Do we go into the cave or do we go in this direction? Let's go in this direction. Go ahead and deploy that. Don't you dare sink onto the ground. Every time it gets down low like that, I get super nervous. Wait a second. If I turn and see freaking radio tower out here. Okay, is in fact a radio tower out here. So this did not in any way, shape, or form take me to where I thought it would. So, how the heck do I get over to that? I would have thought that I had gone the right way, but apparently freaking not. This basin is just a cursed location for me, I guess. I come here, I get lost. I try to avoid coming here by finding something else. I get lost, I come here. So we'll head back into this cave, I guess. Maybe there's more spaces to explore underwater and I just missed where I needed to actually go. I'm doubtful, but hopeful. Let's pack that back up and head back to the water. Luckily, I still have the swim charge fins on, so all my gear gets charged up while I have it equipped. And I really should just be going and swapping to some... I should be going and swapping back to my aquatic gear whenever I go in the water. Because that... Whoops. Those were not the right buttons to press. That was the toss everything on the ground buttons and not the swap them with your inventory buttons. So surely there has... No, because this is back where I just came from. The way to that has to be over in the spire area or something. Because I thought it was... I would find a way over here, but I'm clearly not finding a way while I'm over here. So, we have that vague understanding to go with. And I wish the game wouldn't try and murder me with icicles. It's very rude. Preston's fruit is almost expired, unfortunately. And by almost expired, I mean it's about halfway through its lifespan, and I don't know.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
I don't know if it will still be good if it does expire. So, got the dangerous weather, so let's go ahead deploy that. No, I didn't want to pick it up. I wanted to ride the stupid thing. So let's go ahead and board it. And see, before I think I went through all the caves to go and find stuff, which is fine, but now that I know that there's this path I can take, I'm gonna go ahead and choose this path more often than not. I'm still trying to figure things out. I'm going to go ahead and assume that I need to go through the spires to get to it, or something in that general direction. Because I didn't seem to be able to do anything with that stupid chunk of ice with what I have. And the only other thing I could think of is the game wants me to go and hit it with torpedoes, which also doesn't seem like a good idea. You know what? There's this path over here, and I don't know if this path will lead us anywhere as important or not. No, this is just another path to get back to the bridge, so it is in fact not leading us anywhere as important. So we'll go ahead, throw this here, and I'm gonna jump back in the water real quick. I'm gonna go and cook some fish, and then try and figure out what to do. I feel like I'm missing something. There has to be a way to deal with that stupid little chunk of ice. And I just don't know what it is. We have enough that I only need one beaver to replenish my food. The bigger issue is actually the matter of water, but oh, I have enough of those. Does that actually? No, it doesn't say the song. Yeah, I can go set the picture. You know what? I feel like going and using that picture. Okay, there we go. Hopefully the snow fox is finished recharging and repairing now. If it hasn't, well, that's unfortunate. Let's go put my inventory stuff back on. We'll go swap back to the cold gear. I'm nervous that stuff will go wrong and I'll die here, but I'm also going and saying I can make more of this gear. I'm just simply hoping I don't have to go and make more of the gear. Okay. let's head off in this direction. I'm horribly nervous about this because I didn't have to deal with the...
There is something of significance beyond this bridge. It was important to Otera, but more important to me.
Will it help us build you a body?
I believe so, yes. I'm sensing interesting patterns to the northeast. It would be worth investigating. But be careful.
Of what?
I recall ravenous creatures tunneling beneath the ice.
Thank you for encouraging me to go and explore whatever you freaking need me to explore. By letting me know that my worst fears are in fact correct. No, I thought there would be something in here. Because there's the light, there's the signal leading me this way. I don't think I'm that lucky. I'll try, but I don't think I'm that lucky. So, oh, guess we do have a little
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
little ledge to explore. And we have mines over here, it looks like. So maybe I can... Why does this feel like somewhere I've already been? I hate the feeling that I've already been here despite knowing I haven't. Oh, we got a pad. It's not got an audio log, so I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Thumper. I feel like I need that. I don't like the fact that I feel like I need that.
New blueprint synthesized.
First aid kit. Oh, I consumed water. That's why I have one more space than what I thought I should have. Speaking of water. I really don't want to just leave something in the chest, so I'm going to take it. I'm going to consume it, even if that is technically a major waste, but I don't want to just leave that there. So, did I just see a ladder? Yeah, there is a ladder there. That's another one I need to read. Down we go into the tunnel. Or it's just a hole. Okay. Should go see what's needed to make that thumper, because again, that feels like it's something I'm gonna need. Should really consider just making a base nearby. Quantum locker. Should also consider that. So a battery, thing of titanium, and a thing of magnetite. Okay. Can we please find a useful cave for me to go in? I.e. the cave that will go and lead me towards that artifact? It's so close, but it's so far. I know I could be going and riding the snow fox through here, but I don't want to accidentally be going super fast and just miss it. And I've already been in this cave, haven't I? Yeah, I've already been in that cave. So how the heck do I get to that stupid artifact down there? Again, actually, is there another path over here that I could take? I see that down there, but don't think that's a proper path. So yeah, I have no freaking clue what it wants me to do, and I just opened that one. I shouldn't have. That's not the right light. This is the light I'm looking for. Okay, go take a look at the map. No, I don't want that. I want the map. Oh, I wish I could make this larger. Okay. Well, let's head in this... Wait, I already came from this direction. Let's go head off in the other direction then, I guess. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. I shouldn't have said anything. I should not have said anything. Oh. Wait now. What's making noises at me? Whatever's making noises at me can stop. I've suffered enough already. That's the second snow bike I've had just go and phase into the freaking ground. That is so stupid. Oh, I'm so annoyed by that. You know what, at this rate, I think I'm just gonna go and try and jump down that. I did it once before and it didn't kill me. Ow, that hurt, but it didn't kill me. Okay, so we've got some lights here. I don't know how I was actually supposed to get down here safely, but I don't care. Flashlight. Oh. Oh, do we have an ion cube? We have an ion
This
cube.
site is one of some significance. Its data will assist us on our quest.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. Oh. Energy generator. How nice. I want to be enthused, but I kind of can't at the moment because of the fact that I had a second one of those stupid things just go and sink into the ground. The fact that that has happened twice now is unacceptable. Completely and totally unacceptable. I got that scanned, at least. Got 2 more freaking ion cubes. That's just normal titanium. It's just normal titanium. I was kind of hoping I could get... Well, no, even if I got lucky enough to have some magnetite right around here. Yep, apologies. Even if I had the luck to find some magnetite around here, I still don't have stuff needed for the lubricant. So I would still be out of freaking luck with that. And I was hoping that I could find the way that I was supposed to get up here, but well, I guess it's off in this direction. So where is this actually going to take me? A lot farther along than I was thinking it would. Wow. I'm going to make it over here and a snow stalker's going to jump me. I just feel it. I'm waiting for the game to be adding insult to injury. Or wait, no, this would be injury to insult. Okay. So, this is not at all how I was expecting things to go. I thought... You know what? I'm confused. I don't care anymore. Oh, wait, actually. It's like... No, that's not even right. Oh, dear goodness. That quantum box is starting to look, more reasonable. More reasonable than I would like it to. You know what? I need to go check something. Of course, I don't have anything that I need open at the moment. So this is going to take me a slight bit longer than intended, and hopefully this doesn't make things start going too slow, but I apologize. This is not going to be the most riveting bit of video for the next seconds. I need to see if there's a freaking way to go and recall that thing, because if there is, that will be very nice. If there isn't, that's going to be Absolutely miserable. Uh, well, the answer is that there isn't any way for me to just go and recover it, so I do just simply have to go and make an entirely freaking new one. Do you want to leave this stuff here and just come back for it? No. I think I'll end up using the hazard pay to come back over here because it's fast. This was not how things were supposed to go. You know what? It makes sense that I would bring the hazard pay over here because I'm going to be doing something hazardous and stupid. Makes perfect sense. Oh, dear goodness. I need to go drift over here real quick because I'm going to need to grab one of the creep vine clusters to go and actually make a oh, what do we have there? Oh, that's just a fragment. I don't care too much about the fragment. I have other stuff for titanium. So we'll grab that. That'll get me a creep vine seed. Ah. This is... I had a plan, and because I had a plan, everything had to go wrong. You know what? We know that's over there. I will go ahead and head down into the crystal caves. So that's closer to the base. And I want to go show off what I did down there. I want to go show the stuff off with the Leviathan scanner room. I want to actually go and explore that place a little bit more. Hopefully in less terror and fear than last time, and I just ran into something. Oh dear. Oh. At this point, I'm finding it humorous that that happened a second time. I absolutely hate that it happened a second time, but I at least can now find it humorous. Again, a very good thing that I hadn't gone and upgraded it. Because if I had gone and upgraded it, those upgrades would just be gone now. Do we have anything of real note here? Not really. I could get a bunch of the little ribbon plants for my own farm. Ow. I heard something thunk into the side of this and I'm not happy about that. Oh, whatever's making the ominous shouting, you can shut up. I'm having none of it right now. You keep it up and I will get the prawn out and I will punch you. I will punch you until you stop growling at me. Okay, you're actually starting to challenge me, and I was just saying that I was trying to bluff. Oh, okay. Let's head back over this way. We should... See, this is the downside of having this giant freaking island in the middle of where I need to go. Oops. That's a rock that I just hit. I see you chomping away there. Get out of my way. Stay away. Ah. Well, I guess the Sea Glide will have a chance to go in charge while I'm back at the base. And I guess I will also actually have enough materials that I could go and... if I really need to, I could set up a new set of ion batteries and whatnot. But in no way, shape, or form am I going to go and put those on the hazard pay. Because I am almost certain that the hazard pay, as careful as I'm going to be with it, is going to get absolutely wrecked and consumed. And as such, I don't want to go put anything valuable on it. I'm going to try my best to not let it get just absolutely destroyed, but plans and actions tend to differ. Should I go make the architect thing while I'm back at the base? Um, maybe I'll pass on that. But you all can see how my day's going. How's everybody else's day been going? Wow, there's a lot of shouting going on around right now. Hey, I recognize this spot. This is where I punched one of those things to death. I was mining some titanium and quartz right here, and one of them wouldn't leave me alone. And oops, I almost ran into part of the mercury. One of those things wouldn't freaking leave me alone, so I just simply turned around and punched it with the mining drill until it stopped attacking me. Admittedly, I got a fair amount of damage on the prawn, but less worried about that. Dear goodness, this 150 meters feels like a freaking kilometer instead. Oh. Unfortunately, I don't think the horsepower upgrades stack, so I don't think going and throwing another one on would make this go any faster, unfortunately. I'm definitely going to throw the ion cubes I have on me into a chest, though, so that I'll have them set aside for when I go and make stuff. I really was just thinking that I could somewhat quickly go and find the artifacts that I needed to today to go build the body and whatnot. I now realize how overly optimistic that was, all things considered. Especially with my luck. I should have taken my luck into account. I should have taken my luck into account and the fact that everything looked like it would be super simple. The fact that it looked super simple should have been my first warning that things were gonna go wrong. Okay. That's that. I had a single thing of magnetite. Wait, didn't I have more ion cubes? Oh, there we go. Oh, I actually do have 4 of these, so I could go make 2 more of the... Oh, why are the words escaping me? I could go and make 2 more of the upgrades needed for... Those are in fact not the words I'm looking for. I could go and make 2 more of the ion power cells. So let's go see if I can find those. I'm just gonna unpin that for now. It's just sitting there taunting and mocking me. Oh, I guess I'm not gonna make more of those because I'm actually low on the gold needed to make those. Wow, you guys are getting really big in there. Let's see, locker. That's all stuff that I have set aside for making things that needed to be made. So we'll go throw those in there. Oh, whoops, that's not even where I'm trying to go. Go make the lubricant and throw that in there because that will be marker for what I need for this. Definitely need the aquatic stuff on me right now instead of the snow stuff. I can go throw the snow stuff back in its equipment box and everything will be fine. And there is everything else I have thrown in here. But I'm gonna leave those there for now. I'll take this so that I can throw it elsewhere. And where is my things of salvage I grabbed? I have, yeah, I still have more. I'm gonna break these down, and I'm actually going to make them into titanium ingots, because the worst case scenario is that I have to go take them to the recycler in the other room, which actually, the fact that I have the recycler means that I should just, for the sake of storage space, whenever I have 5 titanium, I should go and make it into a ingot. Now, I'm not going to make it into a plasteel ingot because lithium is still actually kind of a challenge for me to go and get. And I don't think I have the crystals. No, I don't have the crystals needed to go and make the sea glide depth upgrade, unfortunately. Ow, cat, can I help you? That's my toes you're clawing. Don't give me that look. You're the one who chose to lay down there. That's where my feet go, and you know that. My cat is angry because my feet have the audacity to be at the base of my chair, where he came over and decided he wanted to lay, and it was already occupied by my feet. Ugh. Okay, we've got 4 titanium ingots out of our run, so that's all well and good. Flashlight will probably be useful. I should definitely go and collect the water that's here, because I'm going to need a fair bit of water. I'm going to go throw the salt in the chest, because the salt combined with the mushrooms that I got will go and make resources that I need. What else am I forgetting? No, I think this is all fine for what? Oh, I know what I'm forgetting. Ow, cat, can I help you with the claws? By that I mean, can you please get your claws out of my foot? I can't adjust how I'm sitting right now, cat, so please stop it. So we got that, This is everything I need to make the upgrade, right? Yeah. That's everything I need to make the upgrade. I'm not going to worry about the afterburner upgrade. It could be useful, but I think I'm going to be safe even without it, because I'm going to end up having to switch over to the prawn a lot sooner than I am probably thinking I'm going to have to, if all things are actually considered. Oh, I guess I actually have a depth of 1,000 meters with this. Wait, did I actually already make your... Oh. Did already make the level 3 depth thing. That already has level 2 depth. I can go grab what I need to for the power thing off of this other prawn. I should actually... No, I'm not going to worry about making a storage upgrade for it. It is fine. I will admit it has a almost full storage already, but it is fine. I had the feeling that I was going to need all of these, so I made all of them. Okay. And...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, that did go. Wow, this only has an additional 100 meters of depth over the sea truck. That is not it. Oops. That is not at all what I was expecting. I was expecting it to have like another 500 meters or so. Knowing that it in fact only has an additional 100 meters, that is okay. And because I know that if I don't go turn on my beacon, I'm going to get lost just freaking trying to head to this stupid thing. I didn't realize that Margaret's base also leads into the tree area, so one of the... I just realized what I forgot to do. I forgot to go and eat a bunch of plants before leaving so that my food and water would be full. So now I'm going to go ahead and use one of the lunch boxes and one of the waters that I grabbed already. Ah. But yeah, one direction you have a pathway that will take you towards the kind of little crystal cave area, and the other will take you towards the lower areas of the little tree biome area that we were in. Okay, my cat moved, so now I can finally adjust myself once again, so apologies. And I had a lot of gold, but it went towards building the power relays to get to the scanner because I needed something to power it, and the thermal vent ended up being the best source. And originally I just went and built the scanner room next to the vent. The issue with that ended up being that vent was nowhere as close to where I needed to be for the scanner room as I had originally thought it was. What is this? Is this... Okay, that's copper. But yeah, this is where I went and built the scanner room. Speaking of Leviathans,
Welcome aboard, Captain.
we had one just right outside. Yeah, I can go put the Shadow Leviathan there, and it will show up on my screen. And I can use that to track it. Now, I'm staying in here for this brief moment because when I was doing this before, I had two of these markers pop up. I thought there was only one of them. There's two. There are two of them. And you're swimming back this way, so maybe I can get a nice view of you through this window. Or maybe not. Maybe I've just simply... Oh, no. There we go. I can see part of him. Yep. Just calmly swimming about. Luckily, they don't seem to try and screw with me if I'm inside of the scanning room, which is all well and good with me. Unfortunately, only that singular one is showing up, which does make me a tad nervous, but it's fine. This is what the hazard pay is for. Let's go put that on, and then we will start trying to explore around. We now have an idea for how that Leviathan goes and patrols around, so I can... It would be just my luck that the other one would not have been picked up, and I just like swam right into it. But no, for right now we seem to be fine. It's just some lithium. Those are rock punchers. Oh. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the light off. I don't know if that will help me any or harm me any. But do we really not have anything super noteworthy down here? I feel like we should. Oh, is this... Sorry, fish. Yeah, that is some magnetite. I want to get all the magnetite I can. I know before I did go diving down into one of these crevices because I had the thought of, oh, if I'm down in an area like this, I won't be followed by the Leviathans. Boy, was that a mistaken thought. So, we actually have, what is this, gold? Oh, son of a. Here I am like, oh, I can just go and harvest this. I brought the wrong freaking... Oh, this is what I get for having two different bronze. Oh, everything is just going wrong. This is at least my fault entirely, so I'm willing to accept that. I'm willing to accept that that is 100% my fault. And because it's 100% my fault, I'm just gonna move on with my day and see what else I can find, maybe. I feel like we can still keep going down deeper, and it even... Ooh! You are, in fact, out of range of my scanning room. Okay. So we have that friend down here, and we know for a fact that the scanning range is not far enough to pick him up. So I do not know why I was able to pick it up the first time, but not this time. Am I even seeing... Oh, I know why now. I am outside of the range of my scanning room. And because I'm outside the range of my scanning room, it's not going to show anything that it is picking up. I thought I was clever. And the game was reminding me that I am in fact not nearly as clever as I thought I was. Oh, you're gonna come for me, aren't you? Yep. So, just swim away, friend. Swim away. Oh, just go away, please. This does look really cool, but this is not the situation I would want to be in right now. You just aren't gonna leave. Yeah, I hear you. Screw off. I need the aquarium module right now, just simply so that I have a window I can look out of the side of my sea truck for. And can I... Okay, I can in fact go down deeper that way. And I see the rock puncher. I want to go get this moving because the rock puncher will in fact punch the sea truck, which will cause me a different set of issues. Okay, this... I'm hitting stuff. I can kind of...
Definitely something of value nearby. It could help you build my body.
Okay, so there definitely was value for me coming down here at the very least. That is good. I would have been kind of sad if I had come all the way down here and then just discovered that it really was of no help. I do still absolutely love the way this place looks, as terrifying as it freaking is. And in the future, I might There's a lot of stuff that I will probably in the future come back to in like a creative mode and just build a base somewhere so that I can go and take nice looking pictures of stuff from the safety of somewheres. Are you friendly robots or mean robots? You seem to be friendly. So what do we have here? Constituent
Orbit
parts.
will construct bionic organs with the scanned material, both primary and secondary. Our designs provide for redundancies.
Given your current location, I think they could still be improved.
Your feedback has been noted.
I was hoping maybe I could find some crystals in here, but that's not seeming too likely. Of course, they wouldn't make it easy for you to go and mine some stuff, but that's all well and good. So let's go see, what do I need for those parts? They were all the way down here? Okay, I need... Well, now I need more of the kyanite crystals. That's fine. I can go and find enough while I'm down here, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and get back in here and we can start making our way.
We have found 2 of the 3 components required for the construction of my corporeal form. This is as close as I have come to autonomy in a long time.
You have such a way with words.
Is that sarcasm?
It was. You're learning.
Hopefully, I will not have time to complete my study.
I was wondering, if you can transfer bodies, why was it important to find a cure when you were infected? Couldn't you just make a new body?
As you can see in the components you have scanned thus far, the forms we require combine biological and mechanical parts. The tissues you have scanned were developed from the DNA of 27 separate alien species.
27? That seems greedy. And wouldn't that mean that anything that infects a body you've manufactured can potentially learn how to infect all those other species?
Yes, that is why a cure was imperative.
That's actually very interesting. Especially since, from what I remember of diseases and illnesses, viruses and whatnot, it is very difficult for diseases and illnesses to jump from one species to another under normal circumstances. But with what the architects did by using so many different species within their body, I just heard a crash fish. You can stay there. But by using so many different species in their construction and whatnot of their bodies, they essentially made they essentially went and made a effective medium for the diseases to easily jump species. Okay, where did it go? Don't see it. I'm gonna hope I'm not being too greedy by grabbing this stuff. Didn't I see another kyanite crystal? I almost could have swore I saw another kyanite crystal while I was going over here. Maybe not. I hear you. You can screw off. I'm in my fancy truck. No, can't screw with me. Okay, you can, but I prefer that you didn't. Oh, there's the crystal that crystals that I thought I saw. Are you coming in this direction? The thing that is most terrifying with this is if I lose sight of it, it becomes very easy for it to go and hide within the dark for me to not be able to deal with it again. Luckily, this spot is not nearly as bad as the first one, so once I shock it, it's ready to leave. It doesn't want to go mess with me anymore. I was completely expecting to have to go and fight stuff in the prawn, which is the main reason that... Oh. Which is the main reason that the prawn has the fighting equipment on it and such. So we'll go ahead and grab this and the rubies. I am way too calm with that thing just out in the water with me. I'm at the point where so much has gone wrong that concern that something could go catastrophically wrong at this point is just something I have become totally completely and totally zen about the thought of happening. Now it's occurring to me that I actually don't... I need to do better at actually making... I'm gonna go write a note to make the Pathfinder thing, because if I don't, I'm never gonna remember to make it, and I'm forever going to be stuck here. So give me one brief second while I write that down. There. It's in my notes. Notes that I usually end up losing track of until like 2 or 3 things later, but you know what? It's in my note. Ooh. Huh. Whoa. I have no idea where I am, but this is really freaking cool. Oh, I absolutely love this. Unfortunately, I don't think I can pick any of it up. I'd love to be able to pick this stuff up, but no, doesn't look like I'm going to be able to. And if we head down here, is there going to be something more down here? This feels like another area for me to explore, maybe. Okay, now I have a bit of a orientation. So I can keep heading in that direction. Oh, I forgot to say earlier, the name of the prawn suit that I went and made for this particular endeavor is the Angry Crab. Why did I go with that name? The answer is that I wanted to do...
Presence of a substantial facility in the area. Unable to identify.
I wanted to do something related to crabs for the naming scheme. And I knew that I was gonna probably end up using it for fighting. So, well, the whole purpose of it was to go and fight, so it ended up with the name Angry Crab. And he mentioned a facility down here, so that's what I'm currently looking for. This seems to be a dead end, so I want to head in the other direction, back towards the Leviathan, I guess. I think another reason that I'm so calm with all of this is the fact that the suit is not just being...
The fabrication facility where we will construct my next form. We must first locate all the necessary components. You should focus on that.
You didn't even know what this place was, but you're telling me what to focus on?
I am trying to encourage you.
Okay. So I will have to come back down here in the future. Wait a second. Did I remember a beacon? I remembered a beacon! That feels like such an accomplishment that it shouldn't feel like. Let's see. Go put that here. Will you just let me set it up here? Yep. Oh, so that's what that beacon was used for. Yeah, that beacon is the one I had set up at the thermal power place when I was trying to go back and forth between getting things. It's just now occurring to me that I could have been trying to make my way back to the scanner. That would have been probably an effective way to get out of here. But now I have that beacon down there, so I should be able to semi-easily find my way back here. I have a feeling that this stream is going to end up being pretty long, just simply because I do really want to try and maybe finish things off this episode. It is really in part going to depend on my ability to make and keep a snow fox, however. That is the fact that I keep losing snow foxes is actually, wait a second, is that my second or third one that I lost? I need to go check real quick. Okay, good, I've only lost 2 so far. Maybe if I name it, I won't lose it. Actually, you know, if I name it, that's probably just going to make me lose it even faster. Game's like, you've named it. You've developed an emotional attachment to it. Goodbye. We've decided that we wish to requisition this one as well. One of these times I'm just going to end up going back past where they were sucked into the ground, and they'll just be sitting there floating on the ground, and I'll be annoyed. Okay, this is definitely the way I need to go to get out, but it does not feel like the way I want to get. Don't know what I hit. Hopefully it wasn't anything important. Well, I can go see the Leviathan moving around now. I think another thing contributing towards my lack of fear of these Leviathans anymore is I was really concerned that going and using the defense system, I was still going to be having huge chunks of durability and whatnot taken out of the vehicle. But no, if I do it right, I at most lose like a single point of durability. And even then, I'm not entirely certain whether that's because they attacked me and I didn't do it quite soon enough, or because I just ended up immediately running into something after the fact. Hello there. Hi. Okay, so we want to go up now, I believe? Yep, there's the scanner, so we've found our way back out of here. And let's go throw the snow fox back up on the list of things that I need parts for. So we've got enough magnetite, we have the lubricant, we have the batteries. So this is all fine. Oh, well, I'm also thinking of stuff I need to make. Okay, so we also have enough to go and make a thumper. I don't know what the thumper does, but the fact that it was by the place where I'm going to have to deal with the ice worms, I assume that it's going to save me from the ice worms. No guarantee at all, though. I just need to remember to get out of here. Let's see, where is the place that I recognize as the exit? Here we go. Oh, it feels so nice recognizing where I'm going and such. Such a nice change of pace and everything. We still have this way to go. Need to go and remember to take the one upgrade out of the prawn. Actually, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take the one upgrade out of the prawn, and I'm gonna end up taking the... Do I need to take the explorer with me? Yeah, I should probably go and take the explorer with me. Let the hazard pay go and get charged and everything. So go ahead and eject that out the back, and I'm going to go ahead and... Oops. I'm going to go ahead and move it into the moon pool, which is just a quick hop over here. Let's see, is there anything else that I am forgetting? No, I think we should be good, and I almost just fell into the water. Upgrades. There's already... Trying to think of what all I need to grab. I need to grab the linoleum chip. Not linoleum, the lithium. Wait, I already have 2 things with lithium. That's fine then. So, we need 1 ion cube to go make this thing. We already have that down here, right? Yeah, somewheres. Oh, we have a single battery, but I should be able to go and make more. Oh. I can't make those at my fabricator. I have to go and specifically make them at the fancy place down there, so we will... Wait, did I really leave? Yeah. Okay, so out of the parts we know, I still need to make the plasteel ingot. I need 3 things of kyanite for that. Okay, we'll go throw the kyanite in there. Oh, at this point I don't remember what the rubies were needed for. The lithium, we need 2 of those to make a plasteel bar. What did I need the rubies for? You know what? At this point, I don't care. Doesn't matter. So we'll go throw that in there. Everything else seems fine. Need a lubricant. We'll go break down one of these so that we have the resources we need, and we'll go take that battery, and I'll just go ahead and take one of the batteries from my charging station. I will go make replacement batteries off screen because that is not something important enough to be done on stream. Titanium ingot, recycle, go recover the ingots. We have enough to make the thumpers, so I'm going to go ahead and make one right now.
Used by miners and researchers to explore perilous environments, the thumper creates a steady source of noise that might repel unwanted creatures by amplifying collision sound waves.
why do I have a feeling that I'm going to be doing the exact opposite of repelling something with the collision sound waves? Uh, oh, it's actually kind of daytime, so I can go show you the nice view I have out of the little dome here. So, it's all quite nice. I didn't realize that these giant rocks floating over here are also a place where I can go and get table coral samples, which is something that I was quite happy to discover. It made a lot of my exploration for stuff. Oh, apologies. Almost had a yawn. Yeah, it made going and getting stuff much easier because I didn't have to swim all the way back to the old base to go and collect table coral samples. That's inactive. I'm not concerned about that. I just simply want to go and check things here. Oh, actually... It's slow, but I am going to take this one. Because my cold gear is in it. And I just have the fabricator and whatnot, so... if some things go wrong, I will at least have a certain level of control over what I can then go and hopefully fix. I say that, but I'm almost certain that I'm going to end up having everything go wrong. So we can go. Actually, I don't know if I found that one yet or not. I'm pretty sure we found that one. So let's go turn on our beacon for the bridge. No, I'm pretty sure we went and found that one. So we're just off to find whatever the heck it is in the spires now. Oh, I'm actually doing a lot better on time than I thought I was. I just looked over and it's like, oh, we're still a little under 2 hours. But I was expecting to look over and see that I was reaching like the 3-hour mark, not the 2-hour mark. So I'm actually making much better time than I thought I was. I hear chomping and other noises and it can all screw off. I am not amused by it in any way, shape, or form at this point. I saw you there. You better not hit my sea truck. You better not hit the big rig. I need this thing to... I really should have gone and tested out. Oi! What did I just say about not hitting this? Oh, I guess this actually does make this move a lot faster than I thought it did. How much energy does it consume, though? Did it just consume 4? That's 2 energy. You know what? I have enough batteries on this. I am totally fine with it consuming 2 energy a use. This is making us move so much faster. And I in no way, shape, or form have any qualms about burning through battery. I will, at worst, just go back to base at a slower pace. Actually, no. At worst is I go and take the batteries out of the Explorer and throw it in the sea truck. That is the worst case scenario. Yes, I see you down there. You can screw off. Oh, I think I'm actually going to run into you for once. Nope, got out of the way. There are so many of you. Come on, move out of the way. I said move out of the way. You're the one who didn't move. That's on you. Oh, it came back to get me. Uh, so this is definitely giving us quite a bit of movement. So with how fast it's actually making... Oops, wrong button. With how fast it's actually making this particular thing move, I think it actually would have been it would have done a lot better with the small sea glide than I was thinking it would. Because when I had activated this in the past, I never really paid quite enough attention to how fast I was or wasn't going before, because I pressed the wrong button again. I keep trying to press D to get it to drift to the side, and instead I accidentally press E, which makes me stop using it. But I never really paid quite much attention when doing stuff off stream, because off stream I don't need to worry about if I'm going and moving at any sort of expediency. If it takes me 3 hours to get from point A to point B, so be it. However, on stream I do want to kind of try and be as expedient as possible with certain things. So we only consumed 30% of our battery on the way here. 35% if we want to round up to the nearest 5 value. So I think this went and turned out semi-well. Let's see. Let's open a locker. We're going to go and store what we don't need for stuff there. I forgot to go put that back on the prawn. Oops. I'm gonna go turn the lights off. But while we are having the snow fox made, I will... Actually... We might have more stuff on me than I was thinking I had on me. At this point, the other thought I just had is it almost feels like it would just be a better thing to just, if I need to get on the snow fox again, just go and throw down one of the fabricator things and get off the snow fox on the fabricator or whatnot. Let's get that all. Okay, we definitely do not have as much space as we did last time. We'll go ahead and consume that. I will throw the nutrient block in storage. I will throw one of those in storage. And that still is not enough space, so we are going to go throw one of our healing things in there.
I have found the location of another artifact.
Good. I really hope this one tells us something we need.
As do I.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay. So we have that all the way out there, but that's not what I'm going to worry about. I'm going to tempt fate. I'm going to name it. It shall be named Tragedy Part 3. Because if it goes and disappears into the ground, it's gonna be tragic. So let's go try get our colors. The old channel colors. I'll do the gray for the interior. Wow, I can't tell that it's colored at all. I'll be perfectly honest about that. Might be because it's getting to be nighttime. Maybe it'll be more obvious during the day. That or this is just simply going to end up being one of those things that is tinted extremely white, and no matter how I try and color it, it won't come out to be the color that I would hope for it to be. But let's head off in this direction, right? This is the direction we need to go, I believe. Hopefully. Oh, that's just... Oh, that jerking is gonna end up making me sick. This is the right direction, right? I'm not going completely crazy and just am already lost, am I? Ooh. I heard noises that I don't like. Oh, okay. I did already close the thing. That I was really tempted to just quickly look up how much damage I was gonna take if I got hit by an ice worm. Okay. So we've got the lights around over here. So I would... I hear it. I don't see it though. And the fact that I don't see it is actually a bigger problem to me. So what do we have up here? Is this anything useful? A first aid kit? That will be used. 2 first aid kits, okay. I see how it is, game. I understand fully that you're telling me that I'm going to need those. So let's head on back down. Oh, I really wish that the artifact that was revealed would have been up here, and I can go turn the one off because I'm pretty certain we've already found that one. You know what would have been a smart idea on my part? After every time I found an artifact, went and changed the color to a different color so that I would know that I already have that artifact. That would have been the smart thing to do. Okay, so we have green light over here, which I was really hoping would be more helpful, but I guess I can't make any real complaints. Oh, it's a cave for spy penguins. Wait a second. I can see an ion cube in there. Huh. That is, okay. That scared me senseless because I thought I was about to lose another but because I thought I was about to lose another bike, but I'm actually very happy that it was just that. That was actually really entertaining. So we have snow stalkers out here on top of the absolutely terrifying ice worm that we could only vaguely see because of how dark it was. And I would hope that I could find something of use out in this area. but it seems like maybe I was getting too hopeful. Oh! Okay. That did not go at all like I thought it would. Oh, this is damaged. I'm gonna take a second to repair this. Okay. At least it goes and gets packed up rather easily. Or gets repaired rather easily. Okay, we have something over here. So what do we have up here? Is it anything useful? Maybe. Or actually maybe not. We have a cave. Is the cave the only thing of note up here? I would think maybe not. Oh, I see a thing for the artifact over there. And the issue is I still don't have a good idea of how to be going back. Oh, wait, what? Did I just accidentally wander into it? I think I just accidentally wandered into where I needed to go. Of course I don't have an ion cube on me. Of course. Please tell me that I can maybe find one around here somewheres. Part of me is tempted to test my luck by jumping into the hole. The other part of me is telling me this is a stupid idea. Stupid idea away. Oh. That did not go, tragically wrong like I was expecting. That is good news. Oh. We have another music disc. That is good. Okay, now what do we have here? Just some items. Oh, I should go put on my water gear before I forget. What do we have down in this cave? Is it anything useful? Maybe an ion cube? If we can get an ion cube, I'd be happy. I wasn't expecting to need an ion cube to go and power that. That's so freaking unfortunate. Oh, is this just a dead end? Can't be a dead end. Oh, no, there we go. Here's more of a passageway. And... why do I feel like I know where this is going to take me? Is this really going to take me where I think it is? I'm going to get stuck on the other side of that one stupid chunk of ice, aren't I? Sorry, didn't mean to hit the mic. And there's a bladderfish. Yeah, no. Oh my goodness, I can do that from this side. Okay. This is great. This is absolutely great. So, I can go and take care of some of the concerns that I had. Not a whole lot of them, but some of them. Okay. It's done. There we go. It's done. It's open. so I can go through that way now. And I'm really tempted to go and grab the spy angling and whatnot. Let's see. I don't need the mineral detector on me. Don't need the mineral detector or the habitat builder on me. I can safely put those away in here. Scanner I'm going to want in case I find anything to actually be scanned. As we just saw, the laser cutter is actually important. But I have enough space to go use the spy pangling to go and fetch that one ion cube we went past. I'm admittedly very nervous about trying to head back to that just simply because A, we had to go by a bunch of stalkers, and B, we had to go past the giant ice worm. And that was more terrifying than the Leviathan, or the Shadow Leviathan. So the reason that was more terrifying than the Shadow Leviathan has to do entirely with the fact that the Shadow Leviathan, I can go run into my vehicle and hide, and I will be presumably safe to a certain degree. I have nowhere else to hide dealing with that. I can get on the bike and try and run away, or I can do something else. I know it mentioned the people walking back and such, so I don't know if me walking will still go and trigger the ice worms or not. If it doesn't, that's all well and good. If it does, I might need those health packs that I saw back at the start.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, so we've got the spy pangolin, we've got the spy pangolin controller. Now we will go ahead and jump back into the water, swim back through, come out at the artifact, and you know what? If I had some copper and some titanium, I would go ahead and make a beacon. This is what I get for not keeping enough beacons on me. There are so many times where it's like, you know what? If only I had a beacon. It just now occurred to me that, you know, I could have just left my snow bike there and used that as a beacon. That would have been a possibility. Oh well. I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and I was thinking about swimming back through, but no. I think I'm just gonna go and ride the snow bike back that way, because if I ride the snow bike back that way, I will... Oh. I guess my little thumper is still going, and that's giving me a beacon I can follow. That works. I'm slightly surprised it hasn't been destroyed as of yet, because that worm very much seemed like it did not like what was going on. Snow bike? Why won't you let me deploy you? Something going wrong? If I made some sort of screw up with the snow bike and now I can't deploy it. That feels like a very real possibility, all things considered. Just walking out with the controller awkwardly in front of me. Eventually I'll find some place where it will let me deploy it. And when I finally deploy it, it will probably promptly be sent under the ground. Maybe it's not letting me deploy it because it's too close to this snow fox or something? I don't know. Wow, that It's gone really far underground. Yeah, no, it's not letting me deploy it. So I guess I get to go and walk through here anyways. Can I just drop it? Oh, I guess that does work. I'll be perfectly honest, I was half expecting that to not actually work. Okay, so it's got full durability, so that wasn't the issue, whatever it was. Let's see, didn't we get over this way for the spy pangolin area? Don't really know. This would be easier if I could actually remember. Okay, so that's where I found the health packs. Over here we have... I hear you screwing around behind me, you stupid ice worm. You can stop it. I will not park my bike on top of the freaking why won't you let me put the spy pangolin down? Is it because my little thumper is going? Or what? I don't understand. Yeah, it's got 0 battery. I don't care. I'm trying to figure out why I can't go and... Ow. Note to self, will still attack even while walking. Now, why can't I do stuff with these? Something went wrong somewheres, and I don't know what it is. So, give me one quick second. I'm gonna go quit, yeah. I'm going to quickly quit back to the main menu and see if we can load back in and if that will fix any of the issues we're having. I'm admittedly not hopeful of that, but hopefully it will. If it doesn't fix any of the issues, then I don't know what I'm gonna do. Because I need to get the ion cube, and if I can't just... It thinks I'm inside the base still. Okay. Yes, if I tell you to unstuck me. No, you're still thinking I'm inside the base. Okay, that's fine. I don't want the map. That's not what I'm trying to do. Okay. Huh. Well, actually, can I just quit back and log back in real quick? Maybe that will save me the hassle of... Oh. Man, this is... There is so much going wrong this episode that it's kind of funny. I don't want all of this to be going wrong, but I have to at least admit that it's funny. You know, don't sink into the ground again. Let's go ahead and see what we can find. Got a cave here. Okay, we have giant chunks of ion cubes that if we had, say, a prawn suit, I could go and harvest. You know what I don't have here? A prawn suit. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna walk back. I'm gonna get the prawn. I will fight that worm as I have to move here. I've had enough. I can't deploy the penguin. I can't do a bunch of other stuff. I'm going to freaking go get the prawn. And I'm gonna go harvest that. One, because it's a giant cache of ion cubes. Two, because at this point, I have no freaking other idea for how I'm gonna go about accomplishing anything here. Why did the game have me get stuck in a state where it thinks I'm inside? What did I do exactly to piss the game off that much? And getting or using the unstuck command didn't help any, so I'm hoping that getting in and out of a vehicle will fix the issue, but it might not. But if it doesn't, I'm kind of fine with that too in the end. Oh wow, what the heck, it is really dark here. Like, wow, it is dark. Oh, there's no aurora in the sky either. Interesting. Actually, wait, I can get the prawn out of the water. I was about to say, now the second issue that just came to my mind is, how am I going to get the prawn out of the water in the first place? But no, I know how I'm going to. Too bad that logging out and or not logging out, logging back in, but putting to the menu and getting back in didn't just pop my snow fox back to the surface. That would have been absolutely wonderful for it to do. Actually, the snow fox I'm looking for is that one over there. Oh, dear goodness. This place is a nightmare for me. Wait a sec, where am I? Oh, now I know where I'm at. What do we have here? Oh. Well, that was silver ore and not titanium, but that's also not titanium. Titanium? There we go. Actually, you know what? I can take this silver ore with me and I can throw it in this speed truck while I'm there. Okay, we've got two things of titanium, which means I can make 2 beacons. And I feel very much like I need to go and make those beacons at this point. It looks like that actually might have gotten closer to the surface. The issue is that it's still not on the surface. Okay, whatever is shouting at me can go screw off. I'm not putting up with it. You decide you want to go fight me, we can... Oh, I didn't actually expect that to work. If something wants to go fight me, it can go fight me in the water with my prawn. There we go. Back in the water where it's safe, and wow, there are a lot more jellyfish than I remember there being. But yeah, hopefully getting into the Sea Glide and getting some stuff done will fix things. If not, that's going to be highly unfortunate. So resources. We want deployables. Yep. Beacon. Can go and make more beacons. And let's see, what else am I forgetting? 'Cause oh, need to go store the silver. That's what I'm forgetting. Store the silver. Oh, that's fine. We'll come back here. I can just go ahead and
Welcome aboard, Captain.
deploy that, but instead I'm going to go and tell it to take me over, or I'm going to go and get directly in the prawn without telling it to deploy it first. I have to admit, there's a lot of actions and stuff that can be done that do make me feel like the game was at least partly intended to be able to be played multiplayer. Like, there's just certain places that do feel kind of multiplayer-ish. Like, with the deployable nature of this prawn suit while you're in the sea truck and whatnot, it feels like you have one person run back and deploy it while another person gets ready to get in it and whatnot. I understand it works perfectly fine in single player too, but there's just is some stuff that feels like it was kind of intended for a potential multiplayer. I still would absolutely love for one day there to be a multiplayer Subnautica game. So let's go march on through here. We're gonna obviously piss off the ice worm at least a couple times, because dear goodness, if the snow fox moving along the ground was causing problems, this is definitely going to cause some problems. And also go and stop over here and try to deploy the spy pangolin again, but I have no real hopes that it will work this time. Yeah, so it still very much so thinks that we are inside, which is a problem. And the only real... Well, no, I guess I did go inside to grab the spy pangolin, but I feel like it has more to do potentially with that little elevator thing, if I'm going to be perfectly honest. Okay, we got here way too easily. Does everybody else agree with me that we got here way too easily? Let's go ahead and harvest all of the ion cubes here, because this is a huge cache of ion cubes. This is gonna get me a lot of ion batteries and whatnot, so having all of this will definitely be really nice. I can go make ion power cells for big rig and for... Well, actually no, I just need to make ion power cells for the big rig because the Explorer already has ion power cells. But I can then go and make ion batteries for all of my equipment, which will also be really useful. So we've got... Oh, it actually just occurred to me that we could potentially have some issues elsewhere if the game thinks that I'm inside of stuff. No storage room. Did I really already fill up my inventory that much? Or do I have stuff stored in here that I didn't remember. Oh, I have stuff stored in here that I didn't remember I had stored in here. That's okay. I'll just go transfer those to my inventory. I'm obviously not going to be taking the snow bike back in my inventory. Ow. Or the snow fox, but that is perfectly fine. So let's try heading towards that one space again. Let's see. That's okay, so it was over in this direction, kind of, I think. Oh, hello there, Snow Stalker. Ow. I need to get out of here quickly. So, it was over here, right? Through here, maybe? I don't really fully remember. This looks like the right way. Yeah, we went up here. And then, what is that iron cube actually going to do when we insert it into this thing? Hopefully something notable. I want to go check a voice log again real quick. That's not the voice log, that's not the voice log. So this one, stark surface, dangerous code, curved spires stretch towards the sky. So there is a body part for him somewheres. The issue is I don't know where it is. But we'll go put the iron cube in the battery thing over here, and maybe this will do something useful for us. What exactly, I don't know. Hopefully it will do something useful though. Oh. Stay before doing stupid stuff. And we've been teleported. To where? I don't know. Things are very green right now. 900 meters away? I've obviously been here Oh! This is inside of the Phi base. Okay. Huh. This is really not what I was expecting at all. Okay. And now I can actually go and safely deposit some iron cubes. Oh, this works out really well. I was not expecting this at all. And maybe going inside of the base will fix things. I can only hope. Okay, there we go. So, I was supposed to say, pardon me, where's the ladder that's supposed to be there?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's just welcome. I wish things were working fine, but things are not working fine. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and just leave that there at this point. Actually, just occurred to me, I should take that with me just simply because it's a valuable testing tool. And who knows, I might actually still need it for something else. No, I still can't place anything. The game still thinks that I'm inside. Okay. That's a really problematic bug. That's a really problematic bug, and I don't know that there's going to be a way to fix it. Once the stream's over, if I don't finish everything up, I'll go ahead and check into it, but yeah, don't know what I'm gonna do. Please tell me that. Okay, that's just still powered. I was about to say, don't tell me that's gonna take an ion cube every time I go through that. So if that's the case, that's gonna be problematic. I'm gonna go bring my health back up to full. I might go try using the okay, I still hear those things shouting at me, but I will go try using the little elevator thing again, and maybe that will fix things. I can hope. Take the I'll go take one of the health things since I just used one. Okay, so I'm heading down. The game's deposited me. Now that's done that. Nope, I still can't place that down. That's just another health one. That's a battery. I'll go ahead and take the battery. I'll use that for some water. Oh, that's right. It gives me large filtered water. I was expecting for just some disinfected water instead. Okay. Oh, whoop. I was just trying to figure out where it was so that I could head up. Okay, so that works at least. Oh, what the? I hit the UI and thing reset its UI. So I don't know how long that text has been. Well, I do have a vague idea of how long that text has been. They're probably 2 hours and 45 minutes. Ah, I went to double check to make sure that that was not showing up. That's 2 episodes in a row where I've had that going. Oh, I feel really embarrassed about that. I feel terrible. I feel worse about the fact that the text for program I used to manage the VTuber was... I hear you. Shut up. I'm trying to talk. I feel terrible about the fact that the text for the program I used to manage the VTuber model was showing up in part because of the fact that I had specifically went and like made checks to make sure that I didn't... that everything was saying that it was hidden or whatnot. So I don't know what went wrong and made it start showing up again. But oh well. I've already accepted that I am not a 100% professional individual. So let's see, how much does that need to be repaired? Okay. Oh boy. Let's keep trying to head north. We already know that ice worm's gonna pop out around there. I feel like I need to be looking specifically for some place that's gonna take me really far north or something. We can go down. I need the hop upgrade for the snow bike, I feel like. Because I can deal with the ice worm attacks, but...
Architect data patterns are so strong here. There is almost certainly vital information pertaining to my body construction nearby.
Okay, good. Give me a marker for it then, please. No? Fine, be that way. I'll keep along this pathway because that feels like the most... Ooh, that's precarious feeling. So I've got this over here. And where's this going to take
New
me?
technology acquired.
Ice worm attack reduction. Okay, I see a precursor thing out there. Get a battery. Let's see, what else do we have? First aid kit, fiber mesh. I'll go ahead and take both of those. Is there a way down from here that doesn't involve just jumping? The answer is no. Okay. That ice worm can screw off. So I vaguely have an idea of where I need to go at the very least. Don't know if it's the right way or the wrong way though. For all I know, I could be doing something kind of counterproductive and heading away from where I want to go. Wait, is there just a little cave there? There is just a little cave there. It'd be my luck that as I was doing this, it turns out that the cave that was like right in front of me is where I needed to go. Okay, come on. Let me get up here. We have a cave here. What's in the cave? Nothing super noteworthy as far as I can tell. I can still go higher on this at the very least, so what do we have up here maybe? Dead end is what we have, okay. So I'm gonna get on the snow fox again, and we are going to try heading further north. We have a general idea of where we want to head, I guess. So can I go this way without causing too much of a issue? Oh, no, break. Okay. This was the right way, right? I think so. I don't know. Okay, I see green over there, so I'm gonna head towards this. It's now occurring to me why that boost is probably a lot more useful than I was originally thinking it was. So go ahead, boost. We had green over here, there's green over there. Don't know exactly where I'm wanting to head is part of the issue. Okay. So we've got green here. Oh, I heard that popping up behind me. No! Oh no! Okay, it looks like I need to come down here anyways, maybe. So that works out fine in the end. Okay. And we have this spot here. Oh dear goodness. This has been all sorts of different levels of stressful. Oh look, an ion cube. So please tell me there's something to scan here and the game is going to tell me you haven't done enough. Okay. We do have something to scan. Architect tissue.
That is a rough way to go.
Yes, I would not enjoy being crushed while mining ion cube components.
The cold preserved the body well, but this isn't a big sample. Will it be enough?
Our tissues are pluripotent, derived from the DNA of various species, capable of changing form as necessary.
Ah, like stem cells. So, what prevents you from, I don't know, ending up with hooves where your eyelashes should go?
That does not happen. At least not since the fourth iteration. You have scanned all the components we need to make a storage, body.
Are you excited?
Using the chemical compounds available in your body, I am able to approximate what you might call cautious optimism.
Okay. Let's go consume water. Let's go check out what the heck we need for this last blueprint. Oh, root pustules. That's actually all fine and easy enough to get. Okay. So, now that things are done being terrible and everything, and once I figure out how to get out of here, I will never have to come back here until I so choose to of my own free volition. Oh dear goodness, so we want to head back in this direction. Namely, want to head back to the Explorer because I want to definitely not leave the prawn filled with important ion cubes behind. Oh, screw off with knocking me off my bike. I'm too busy to deal with your BS right now, you stupid snow worm. Or ice or whatever. I'm past the point of being afraid of you. I just simply need to... Oh! Oh. I was looking for those things. They are not at all where I thought they were. Okay. So that was a wonderful accidental find. Now I really don't have to come back here for anything. Oh. I thought these eggs were down in the deep lily pad caves. Apparently I misremembered what I read. But the fact that I have them now, I'm happy, I'm satisfied. Pardon me, fellow. Could you not damage my bike anymore? I very much want to just simply get out of here. And once I can get back to my prawn suit, I will be able to effectively leave here, at which point you will not be disturbed by my movements. Nope, I see a stalker. Oh, come on, board the snow fox. Snow fox, come on, you can do it. Even the snow stalker's like, I don't want to screw around with what's out there. Actually, no, it might be considering it. I'm in danger. I am in danger. Get off the snow fox.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Get in the prawn real quick. There we go. Now it's dropping down so I can actually access the back hatch. We'll get that. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the thumper. I don't care about that. I will go grab some more ion cubes out the back of that. And we will go ahead and try mining this one. Whew. I apologize with how much this has been kind of all over the place, but hopefully it's been somewhat enjoyable. Okay, I think this is actually going to pretty much fill us up for ion cubes. Let's see. Oh, I can't actually check that storage from... Ow! I can't actually check that storage from inside the prawn. We would have space for 4 left. I'll drop the fiber mesh because that's not super important. That's easy enough to make. So let's go ahead and drill into this and get the last little bit that we can carry. Okay, that gave us 1 instead of 4 like I was thinking it might. That got us 1 more. Is this last little bit just going to be 2 cubes or 3 cubes? If that's the case, that's fine. Okay. With that, we managed to get everything. So I need to head back this way to head to the right to get out of here. And if that thing comes to fight with me, well then I will try to run. But we have the parts to make the body. We have the location of the fabricator. We have the location of the place that the dude said we needed to go once we made his body. So at this point, I'm pretty sure we can start expecting to wrap things up. So I'm not gonna call it at the 3-hour mark because I don't think there's another even just half hour of content. Like, if I were to go and just cut out me traveling back to the base before the start of the next episode, I'm pretty certain there won't be enough content for even just a half hour stream. So we are going to... Whoa, this is not going at all. Oh, hello there. That was not going at all like I thought it was going to. So let's look back up there. Oh, let's go ahead and enter the sea truck.
We have gathered the necessary components to begin constructing my body.
Great. What's next? Let's get you out of my head.
Do you remember the fabrication facility? You must return there.
Right. The fabrication facility. So you always planned on needing to make new bodies?
It is a standard medical facility.
A medical facility where you just replace your whole body when it wears out? Sounds a little beyond standard to me.
Ours was a research mission of the highest importance. All of my people were not invited.
So, what were you, a scientist like me?
I am a scientist now.
So, what happened? Your team found the vaccine and then...
Please, Robin, you have the components. Return to the facility and construct the body.
Okay, but don't think I don't notice you changing the topic.
This is... That's slightly suspicious and worrying. And part of the reason I turned the old base icon on is because of the fact that I'm going to need to look for the root pustules around that, or around the aquatic. Give me 1 second while I get the proper words all in order. I need to go and find the root pustules in this kelp biome, more specifically the deeper portions of it. So I need to look for areas where I can head down below, and there are a few spots where I specifically know I can dive down back towards the old base, which is why I'm heading back in that direction. And I'm also keeping my eye out for the diving spots along the way, because while I remember there being some over in this direction, I do not remember 100% their exact location. And I actually think I might already be going past the one spot in particular that I remember. Let's see, should be right around here, I think. Is this the hole? Yeah, I think this is the hole. Yeah, this looks right. And we need how many of the root pustules? Just 2. There's a bit of humor in the fact that I got 2 root pustules way back at the start of the game. And I had those for the longest time, but when we went and moved bases, I went and threw them in the bioreactor because one of the things that I had seen while I was looking at stuff was, oh, these have no use. They're just used for fuel because they can provide 700 units of fuel when used in the bioreactor. And my thought was, oh, well, if that's the case, I'll just go throw those in. And of course, now that's coming back to bite me. But I'm just going to go ahead and grab as much of these as possible again, because what I don't use, I can go ahead and throw in to be used as biofuel. Okay, my inventory is full. That's that. That's the snow foxes. I can go turn off all the snow foxes because as far as I'm concerned, I never need to reference any of those ever again. Worst comes to worst is I run there in the prawn. So, back in here, now that we have oxygen and I'm not going to die because I'm being Really? Stuff is going and running into the freaking vehicle while I'm just sitting here. You know what? You know what? Fine. I don't care. Turn off ion. We can turn off the old base. Everything here looks fine. Yeah, everything here is fine as far as I'm concerned. It's time for us to head back to the central base. Once we head back here, we can go get everything sorted out that we need to. Before I go getting ahead of myself, let me make certain that I have the materials to make the synth fiber, because it would be my wondrous luck that it's something that I could. Okay, I have enough rubies. That's fine. As is, I forgot what the one thing that I was going to make that required rubies was anyway, so it works out well. I know I have at least 2 rubies. This, I'm pretty certain I have at least 2 rubies. I don't remember using them, but a lot has happened this Oh, I've run into something. A lot has happened this episode. I think we can all agree on that. A lot has happened. You know, I think if I do go and finish this off, I talked about having a stream showing off a bunch of like bases and whatnot, or just building like my ultimate dream base. I think I might just go and do that as a pre-recorded video, because that would be a short, like 15 minutes at most, and that seems fine as a little pre-recorded extra thing. And it's not going to be like the extra episodes of Ghostwire where there was still a sizable amount of content I could have done even after completing the main story. This is one of those, once I complete the main story, the only thing left for me to do is go crazy and build however I freaking want to build. I heard you, you stupid crash fish. I'm not going to deal with you. I'm honestly excited by how many ion cubes I have. I'm just thinking of all the ion stuff I can make. Actually, I should totally go and make some ion stuff if it isn't too... Oh, that's right, I don't have the gold for it. I also don't have enough batteries to... Not batteries, but silicon rubber to go and make 2 power things. And if I'm going to be making the ion stuff, I'm going to be making it in or multiples of 2, because I need 2 for the sea truck, I need 2 for the prawn. I don't know anything that actually only needs just 1, so yeah. There might totally be something that only needs 1, I just don't know what it is. And this poor sea truck is getting so knocked around because I can't drive in a freaking straight line. Oh, we're back at base. This is
Welcome aboard,
a
Captain.
relaxing feeling. Okay. So, I'm gonna go throw these two over in these 2 little eggs over in here because I don't want to go. Okay, good. There is still stuff in there. I walked by it and I didn't see anything briefly, and I was going, did all of that stuff despawn? Because that would be my luck. I'm just excited and I come back and just important stuff in my base is gone and despawned. Okay, so I can collect the purple things on the way there. Okay. I was about to say, oh no, I forgot an important stuff. But no, the purple things I can collect on the way there, and oh my. I had collected just enough. I'd collected just enough for that. That is great. Oh, okay. Let's go clear out the lockers of stuff. See, I'll be perfectly honest. With the fact that the flowering spores say that they're needed for high-level stuff, that is what I would have expected to be used for the architect body, but nope. Game pulled a fast one on me. But that's fine. I don't need to go back to the deep lily pad caves unless I'm going after those 1 fish anyways. And I think once I go and finish this, I'll probably just... I'd be willing to just go and do spawning stuff anyways. Oh, that's what I needed the rubies for. Saw the rubies and it's like, oh, what did I need these for again? But I need them to make the synthetic synthetic fibers or whatever it is. So we'll go get this all running. Oh, everything is starting to approach, and everything is starting to approach, and I'm both excited and tense because I feel like there could just be so much that goes wrong or happens in this last little bit, especially with Alan going and changing the subject like he did when questions were being asked. Okay, so the ion cubes are all there. I have a locker up here that I can go throw all of these in. Was slightly more concerned about having the ability to use some of this stuff, but at this point I'm already kind of wrapping everything up, so I don't need to worry too much about how much I have of certain things, or if I still need to build X or Y. The only thing I still need to worry about is getting the architect body built, and that will be soon enough, because we'll go get in the hazard pay and we'll head down to the fabrication beacon that I already put down in the past to help me get there quicker. Speaking of that, where is that particular beacon? We'll make that one green. We'll turn that on. We'll turn scanner on to help me get to the scanner in the first place. But I'm not going to be doing anything more with the other sub, so I don't need to worry about it. We have everything except for the little purple things, but we will definitely be getting those on the way there, so I'm not worried about them. Turn off the Explorer, turn on the Angry Crab, turn off the Big Rig, and turn on the Hazard Pay. Okay. It's not close, but so far. Go and get in this.
Captain.
And since I already know that apparently down there wasn't seeming to be enough power, all things considered, I don't need to worry about certain things. Everything seems to be all fine and good. Let's start heading down. I'm stuck on plants already. Plants are trying to interfere with my finishing of the story quest. Okay, game, don't screw with me. I know that I was about to say, I know that I've seen those freaking purple things on the way down to Marguerite's base way too many times. There's no way that they just simply aren't here now. Especially since I wasn't harvesting them. Actually, I did harvest them a few times, but those were elsewhere. Wait. Oh, there's actually a sea monkey thing there that I could have scanned, but I'm not going to worry about it. I don't need parts or anything else at this point. We're just heading to the fabricator. I should probably... Oh. I was sitting here thinking that I wasn't going to need the ion cubes, but thinking about the fact that I just needed them a moment ago, I'm going to go grab a bunch of ion cubes, because if I don't grab them now, I'll get down there and find out that I need them. But the worst case, if I do grab them now, it took me a moment to just swim back up here and grab some, so I'd rather just be safe than sorry for this, because otherwise it will be a long trek that is kind of wasted. So we've got 5 of those. I'll keep the propulsion cannon. Go leave one of the waters. There we go. We have 6. That way, even if the game wants like 2 per part to be made, I should be good. Hopefully that doesn't actually end up being the case, because then I would be concerned that it would want some more parts or whatnot for, or some more cubes to power stuff after the parts are made. But hopefully the 6 ion cubes will be enough. Oh. So close, but so far. And what direction am I needing to head to the scanner? Need to head in this direction. I went and hit something again. Oh, I should go make sure that the shock thing is off on my active things so that I can shock the Leviathans as I go by them. I'm not going to worry about stopping in at the scanner and making sure that it's scanning for the Leviathans. The battery is going to get me far enough along that I'm not super worried about it. So we need to head off in this direction. I'm gonna head down through here if I remember correctly. So I guess I took a right to get to the one thing and now I'm taking a left? Huh. Interesting. Actually, I don't entirely trust that I'm going the right way even with my beacon. Oh, I hit something. What I hit, I don't know, but I also don't really care. Probably crystals. At this point, I would be surprised if it wasn't crystals. Okay, where's the red crystals that I'm looking for? They're off in this direction, I know they are. Yeah, I see you there. Go ahead and keep to yourself. We can be friends. As long as you don't screw with me, I won't screw with you. Ooh. Okay, we are on the right path now. At least I think we're on the right path. Still haven't seen the red kind of ruby quartz. Oh, there's the ruby and quartz looking stuff. Okay. Oh, we're making progress. Looking at the time, yeah, just with the travel times, I probably would make 30 minutes for if I had done another stream of this, but I would rather just go and finish it up here rather than have something that is like 5 minutes of content and 25 minutes of travel time. I'm more of a danger to my sea truck than the Leviathans are. I keep going and crashing. Boy, just because I said that was not an invitation for you to go and latch onto the sea truck to try and prove me wrong. Or in this case, prove me right. Since you dealt no damage, and so far I've dealt 7 damage to the sea truck. Confirming I am a bigger danger to the sea truck than the Leviathans are. Okay. Oh, I'm excited to find out what happens now.
You said this was the spot where I can make you a body, right?
Yes.
And
Once you have used the fabricator to build each component, we can assemble them.
And then we can transfer you out of my head?
I am anticipating it as much as you are.
So, Alan, you said your people came here in search of a cure?
I was a researcher.
You were a scientist? Like me?
My people regarded my scientific contributions with particular interest.
As I said, like me.
If that is your interpretation.
So, how did your valuable scientific mind wind up infected?
Not my mind, my body. Perhaps you should build the next component.
So you came here to search for a cure?
I led the mission.
Does that mean the bacteria got out on your watch?
This subject is uncomfortable. If you would like to know more, I will ask that you first construct the final component. This is the last piece. Soon I will be autonomous again.
What will you do with your newfound freedom?
I must return home to make amends.
Amends? For the bacterium? There seems to be a lot you're not telling me.
It is hard for me to find the words. I must collect my thoughts. We have all the necessary components. You may initiate body fabrication sequence from the terminal.
Commence installation using fabrication.
The escape of the bacterium was an accident. I thought my solution was foolproof. I was wrong.
Did you cause the accident?
Yes.
Oh,
I do not wish to speak about it.
we can come back to this.
That looks so cool. Oh, you can scan it.
What are you doing?
Research. Tit for tat. Scan your body.
Initiate transfer.
Commencing data transfer.
Did it work? Are we...
It has been some time since I last stretched out in so many dimensions. Like waking from a dream.
Whoa. Hey. You're really not in my head anymore?
There are some remnants. Would you like your memories of me removed as well?
Are you kidding? No way. You still owe me the end of your story.
I told you I must return home. To assess. Repair. Make amends.
Tell me more.
When the bacteria escaped, it was my fault. I disobeyed the directive from my network.
Oh no.
We noticed that a species of Leviathan young produced an enzyme that is efficient against the bacteria. I thought if we incubated sea dragon eggs, we might expedite their hatching. I was not wrong.
But...
It would appear that sea dragon parents are stronger and more motivated than our facility was rated to handle.
And the bacteria got out, infecting everything. How many survived the outbreak back home? Are they still waiting for someone to bring back a cure?
I do not know.
Can I help?
The fact that I withheld this information does not concern me.
It was certainly manipulative. And I've also made my own share of mistakes. I'm still committed to helping.
I accept your help. Find me at the gate when you are ready. In the meantime, I must prepare.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
So I'm pretty sure that that phase gate that it mentions right there is the one over by where we set up our Outpost Zero beacon. Yep. So yeah, we can totally go and wrap things up here more than likely. I'm both happy and sad that I did this in a shorter amount of time than I thought I would. And by that I mean I only did like 7 episodes. But yeah, I'm happy that I went and did these longer streams instead of just shorter ones with a week of time in between. Nope, get off this. Okay, that time I was actually kind of slow on that. It looks like it did some damage. I wasn't paying enough attention. But yeah, with everything going on, we should be able to wrap this up this episode, and that will be the end of the series. Again, I might go and do an extra little pre-recorded episode that is me going and showing off just some stupidly fancy base I took the time to make, but that'll be about it. So overall, I'm excited to finish this, and also realizing that I now have to think of something else to fit in its time slot, I might actually just go and have 2 back-to-back days of streaming have Grow go on the weekends. Because that's another game that I want to play I want to play it more, but I don't know whether I want to do more than hour-long episodes. I think just the hour-long episodes for it might be fine. This kind of lets itself have much longer episodes just in the fact that most of the time I forget that an hour has already passed playing this game, but also an hour of this game is a lot of just driving from here to there, which isn't anything negative about the game. It's a really good game. And I'm happy that this is all been handled and done and such. But if I was doing this as a pre-recorded thing and not a stream, this series would be much shorter time-wise, and I would have cut out a lot of me just searching for stuff, me traveling to and from locations. So I'm Oh, this is the right way. Okay. I was scared that I got lost for a moment. It's like, how did I manage to get lost on the easiest way out of this place? Like, I have gone to and from in this cave system so many times that from the scanner back to the base, I basically have that route memorized. So, me getting lost on that route... Now, of course, I've said that and was having trouble finding the particular way out of here, but this route I've more or less memorized, so I'm not afraid of getting lost on this route. The worst that happens is I take one side rather than the other, and it takes me a little bit longer or a little bit less time than another way. So we're gonna be out of here, and then we can... Oh, I've run into something once again. We can start heading towards Outpost 0. And I'm not going to go and grab the Afterburner mod. This is moving just fine. So... But yeah, I think once this is over, I think I'm gonna go ahead and move Grow up to twice a week, and... Wait. Today's Saturday. I'll go and stream Grow tomorrow. Okay. Actually, Pardon me? I don't know what the heck that sound was. That doesn't sound like anything I'm familiar with. Yeah, I think I'll probably go ahead and... Oh! Wait a second, I am familiar with that sound. That's the sound of terror. Oh. Oh man. I honestly wasn't expecting to ever have a Chilistrate attack on stream. I legitimately was just expecting that I would never have one of those attack me while I was on stream because I was just always super careful. Wait a second. I just realized I haven't died once. I feel accomplished by that. There are so many times where I should have died. And if I had been in hardcore and didn't have the oxygen warning, oh dear goodness, there would have been so many. Well, actually, no, there would have been once when I died. Because once I died, the game would be over. There is no respawning in hardcore mode. It just is whoop, over. Done. Oh, okay. Oh. That was not quite what I was expecting. Oh, okay. Now, how do I get through here again? Over this way, I think? Oh, this little cave area is not insulating enough. Oh well, I'm not worried about it. Okay. Just 250 more meters to the phase gate. You know, something that would actually be kind of interesting would be if the people at this facility didn't die, if they went and got teleported away with some other like remnant architects that had been here or something that they had discovered, and Alan just didn't simply know that there was other architects because he got disconnected from his network. Okay, less than 100 meters to go. Ooh. I'm excited and I'm having trouble coming up with words because I'm so excited. I want to see how this ends. And I have thought about going and playing the first Subnautica game. I think if I do the first Subnautica game, I'm going to do that as a pre-recorded stream. Or not stream, but pre-recorded videos.
Yes, there is much to do.
At least I'm not the one who has to provide the batteries. Ooh, that is... Let's go get some adjustments. These can make some very neat
Do
screenshots.
you still wish to leave with me? Beyond this teleporter, there is no turning back.
Are you kidding? I can't pass up a chance to see where architects come from. Besides, I don't have another ride.
I do not know what we will find there. The others may be sick or angry, if they live at all.
Or you could find peace. Family.
I hope you are right. Please complete any business you still have on this planet. Join me on the other side when you are ready to leave.
I already finished everything, so... Oh? Not what I was expecting.
Robin, you're just in time. The phase gate is opening.
You've been hiding a phase gate here this whole time.
Only for the last millennium. It will lead us home.
No wonder you hid yourself from Altera.
It was imperative to keep the homeworld safe, in hopes that the others survived.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so awesome.
Prepare the ship. The energy masts must be moved into place.
Well, this is different.
This is so cool. Okay, how do I go and move this stuff? I seem to need to walk down here. Okay, so we've got that one over here. Okay, I see two that we need to move. So do I just come over here or something? There we go. Oh, I'm floating. I actually like that that didn't just like work perfectly the first time. They actually made a mistake. It's always nice seeing when like the person gets random new stuff and they don't perfectly use it the first time because they're still learning how to use it. I actually really enjoy that.
Very good. Return to me and I will initiate ship assembly.
Oh, I can run, that's right.
Thank you. The masts are in place. The energy field is ready. There is no time to lose.
Boy.
Join me, Robin.
This ship looks nothing like what I was expecting. Ow.
I apologize. The levitator was calibrated for heavier bodies. I would have helped you to your feet, but as you can see, I have been fully integrated with the ship.
Is this permanent?
Nothing is permanent. Are you ready to go?
Yes. I found the answers I was looking for. I'm ready to move on. I can't bring Sam back. But I know she died fighting, and I got to finish her work. I'll always carry her memory.
Good. Please brace yourself, and then we will depart. Launching in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'll be perfectly honest, I was expecting the bracing to not work either. I was expecting them to like get launched across the floor.
What will we find when we get there?
If I am the last of my kind, I will experience the sorrow of 10,000 souls dimming.
And if they survived?
With you, I am ready to face whatever awaits.
Okay. I actually like that the ending was left kind of open. You don't know whether they did or didn't find anybody. Oh, this was a great game. I enjoyed this. Actually, I enjoyed this a lot more than I enjoyed the original Subnautica. But that's, I'm gonna be perfectly honest, that's because I'm being a bit biased. It had snow, it had the cold. And a good way to make me greatly enjoy basically any game is have a fair portion of it be set in a cold environment. Like, I was seriously considering playing The Long Dark on stream. The issue with that is that I am terrible at that game, and it requires me to put a bit too much focus into the game, so I wouldn't be able to do commentary. Like, if I go and do stuff for The Long Dark, it's probably gonna be recordings where I go and do commentary after the recording is over, and I'm going back and editing and such, and doing remarks of recording as I'm going back and doing the editing. But yeah, this combined my two favorite things: underwater / aquatic areas and Arctic areas. So already to start off, it was doing extremely well for itself. But I'm super happy to have finished this, and now I get to try and figure out what I'm going to do next. As I said, I think I'm going to go ahead and move Grow up to twice a week and get back to doing. Don't move the mic while I'm trying to talk. It makes it difficult for me to talk. But I'm going to go back to doing a regularly scheduled stream starting back up next week. This week I just was enjoying Subnautica too much, and I just couldn't stop playing it, which is why this week was basically Subnautica week, and why I did some streams even on days when I normally wouldn't stream, like Monday and Tuesday. Though this week I definitely need to actually force myself to take a break on Monday and Tuesday. Oh, I'm curious just how many. So to give you an idea of how much time I put into this, both on screen and off screen, the total playtime for that save was 1 day, 9 hours, 28 minutes. That is how much time I spent on that. So I think maybe like 10 to 12 hours of that might be on stream, and the rest is off stream. I can go check that real quick. So give me 1 second while I'm going to go and check, and I have forgotten where I need to go to actually check that. Oh, here we go. And over here. Apologies. So yeah, we're gonna round this episode up to an hour. So 2 hours 45 minutes. So that brings us up to 6 hours 45 minutes. 8 hours, 10 hours 25 minutes. So, or no, 8 hours 45 minutes. 10 hours plus 25 minutes, so 10 hours 10 minutes. Well, actually we have a 15-minute one here, so 11 hours, 2 hours 15 minutes, so 13 hours 15 minutes, and then so 14 hours and 45 minutes of Subnautica. Oh, I hope you all enjoyed this as much as I did. I absolutely enjoyed this game. I really, really hope that we get another Subnautica game. I cannot wait to go and like dive back into this world that they've created. Every single moment I had of this was fun. Even when I was suffering in misery, it was fun to me. And I can say that a lot of the time when I'm suffering in misery in games, I'm not having fun. Look at Devil May Cry. I ended the series early because it was just making me miserable and I just was not enjoying it. But this, even when I was having things go wrong, it was fun. Like, it was fun to have things go wrong. It just, the chaos that caused. But we're gonna start calling things to an end here. Thank you so much to everybody who's watched. Thank you so very much for putting up with these incredibly long streams. I hope you all have absolutely wonderful times. So let's go ahead, bring up the stream ending thing. So I hope you have a great time. If you enjoyed the series, please, if you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. If you enjoy the content I make, please subscribe to the channel. I hope you have a great day or night depending on when you're watching this, and I hope to see you in the next stream, whatever the next stream might be.